What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Sunday. You know it's a Sunday fun day, as always, especially in April 21st, 2024. Hope you're having a good weekend, but the fun does not stop. Tonight, me, Jeff, and Sean coming to you live, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on the YouTube live. So please join us there. Pop in the live chat. We're going to have a bunch of questions. Maybe we'll talk some team over-unders again. That was pretty lively on Friday's live show. So we'll have a little more interaction with the live chat this week. So me, Jeff, and Sean, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, Sunday night. So don't forget to visit the BuckeyeCast.com. Check out the video vault. Check out the gear. Everything is on sale. So please check out that. And we're going to get into the defensive portal strategy. We still have over a week, almost 10 days till the portal closes. And Buckeyes have been pretty quiet. Just a couple guys popped in as of recording this. So on defense, things are pretty much solidified for the starters, but we do need depth across the board in many positions. So let's get into it. We're going to go by the scholarship numbers that Ryan Day wants to have at each position, and we'll go through everybody that's on the roster at that position, and then if there's a need, we'll talk about it. So let's get into it right here. Let's start up front with the big uglies. The defensive ends, JT Tuimoloau, Jack Sawyer, obviously, Kenyatta Jackson, Caden Curry, Joshua Mickens, Edric Houston, the true freshman, and then Dominic Kirks is coming in summer. He'll be a true freshman, of course. So the goal is to have 8 at most of these defensive positions, except for safety. All of them are going to be 8. So D ends, they want 8. This gives us 7. So you could theoretically go after a depth piece at defensive end, not somebody that's going to come in and expect to start, and that's the conversations, right? I mean, every time Ohio State talks to somebody in the portal, they're not promising starting jobs out here. It's you can come in and compete and see where the chips will fall. So if you can find somebody that adds quality depth, I'd say it's probably worth it. I'm not sure if you ever need 8 defensive ends, but you never know when you have a rash of injuries at a position. So could use one, but and that's if no one transfers out now. We still got, like I said, a week, almost a week and a half. If somebody could pop in the portal, who knows? And from the Buckeyes. So that increases your need, obviously. So this defensive end group's loaded with talent, and it's just a matter of trying to get them all on the field, really. So let's talk about defensive tackles. Same need here. 8 is the goal. You got Tyleek, Ty Hamilton, Jason Moore, Tywan Malone, Hero Canoe, Will Smith Jr., Caden McDonald, and then Eric Mensah, I believe, is coming in summer. I don't think he's with the team yet, for sure. So what's that give us? 4, 6, 8. That gives us right on the number, so not a true need. They could go get a depth piece if they wanted more quality depth, at the D tackle position. But with Tylee coming back, that was monstrous. And this position group's in good shape, honestly. But again, if you can find somebody high quality, depth, that's great. I feel good about our 2 deep, with Tyleek, Ty starting, and then Jason Moore coming in. Hero Canoe, he's in his 3rd year. Jason Moore's in his 2nd. And I feel good about Caden McDonald coming in his 2nd year. So we do have quality. It's just unproven, inexperienced, I guess you could say. So, but if you have some experience in the portal, that might be worth investigating. Well, let's go to linebacker. This is an interesting group because it's loaded with talent. We know that. Just very inexperienced outside of Cody Simon and Sonny Styles. And again, Sonny has just made the position switch from safety to linebacker. So it's a new, new game plan and not a new defense, but to him it's new because he's looking at it from a different point of view. So you got your linebackers are Cody Simon, CJ Hicks, Sonny Styles, Mitchell Melton. They got listed here with linebackers. I would consider him a defensive end, but he could play that jack position if they explore that. Court Williams still injured. Not sure he's going to be ready to go in fall camp. Gabe Powers, Nigel Glover was the late transfer last summer from Northwestern. Arbel Reese, Garrett Stover, and Peyton Pierce are the true freshmen on campus already. Pierce is still recovering from I believe it was a foot injury. So not a real need in the portal as far as that goes. But again, you got a lot of inexperienced guys outside of Simon and Styles. So the Buckeyes need those guys to step up. Gabe Powers is going to be expected to play a lot more, backing up Cody Simon. So not a real need there in the portal, but just inexperience really. But staying with the portal, going to corners, same here. This is a loaded room. I can tell you right now, right off the top, we don't need anybody. You got Denzel Burke, Davison Igbinosun. I'm going to include the slot guys here in the corner room, even though Jim Knowles considers them safeties sometimes. I wish he would tell us exactly when. But anyways, then Jordan Hancock, the slot. Jermaine Matthews will play slot and outside corner. Calvin Simpson Hunt. Lorenzo Styles Jr. looks like more of a slot corner. Aaron Scott and Bryce West, true freshmen, and then Miles Lockhart, true freshman. He'll be in the slot. So no need here to go into the portal for anything. We got the number, hit 8, got 9 actually on the roster. So this position group is in great shape and loaded with talent. Guys just waiting to get on the field, really. So you're going to see a lot of guys play out of this group for sure. Especially in the blowouts and stuff like that. So and then safeties, Caleb Downs, Lathan Ransom, Jihad Carter still injured, Malik Hartford out in the spring with injury. You got Bonsu and McLean, saw a lot of action in the spring game. Leroy Roker's coming in summer out of Fort Myers, Florida. So the portal need, I would say, is probably for at least one. You got 7 on the roster with Roker coming in. So I think you could definitely use some depth. And you don't know what's going on with Jihad Carter long-term. And is Malik Hartford going to be 100% ready for fall camp? If so, maybe you just need one. But with the true freshmen, Jalen McLean, Leroy Roker, what do you have in them? Can you depend on them, to be put into a real, live fire kind of game? So I would say 1 to 2 would be advisable, mainly because of the lack of depth right now. So we'll see. I liked Bonsu and McLean in the spring game. That what they showed was encouraging, but again, it was a freaking spring game, man. So could use some depth there at safety. No, definitely don't need a starter to come in. You got Caleb Downs and Lathan Ransom. I think we're good. So, but one depth piece would be good. So, that's all I got for you today. A few days ago, we talked about the offensive portal needs. So, we'll see if the Buckeyes make any moves. I'm not seeing any schools or any kids that are in the portal actually talking to the Buckeyes, really. The wide receiver from UCLA, Kyle Ford, supposedly has been in contact with Chip Kelly. Maybe he texted him, you up. But I don't know if a receiver with 1 year of eligibility is really needed. He's not going to play. So anyways, as of right now, things are pretty quiet on the Buckeye front. I think a lot of guys are locked in. They had all of their meetings last week with the position coaches. Every player knows where they stand. And I think a lot of guys want to be on board for a national championship run, a deep, deep playoff run. So So I got for you today. Please visit thebuckeyecast.com, check out the video vault and the shop, and hit us up tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Me, Jeff, and Sean on YouTube Live. So talk to you later. Go Bucks.